I can't do it. Sucker! I'm out here and you're in there. Oh. Hey guys, Skelly King 5 and welcome to another spooky game. This one is called Black Rose. I haven't seen much about it, but all I know is that it's gonna be a horror game. But the best way to find out about games is by hopping right into them. Okay, start game mode, time mode, or story mode? Story mode, yes please. In this mode, you follow the investigations of a mortician who worked at a funeral home many years ago before an unknown disaster killed all the employees. Unlike time mode, this mode focuses on the story of Black Rose and is therefore much longer. Your final score will be based on your close calls only, as you are not being timed. The mode features a checkpoint system and will remember your previous checkpoint even if the game has been closed. Note, please do not close the game while you see the saving message in the bottom left corner of your screen. I shall not do that. Okay. I just want to see what time mode is. In this mode, you are being timed on how quickly you can finish the game. Your final score will be based on your close scores, with your finish time acting as a bonus. Faster times result in bigger bonuses. This mode does not focus on the story of Black Rose and is therefore much shorter than story mode. There are no checkpoints in this game. There are no checkpoints in this mode, so game over is final. If you are a first time player, it is recommended that you play and finish time mode first, as this will help you get a feel for the game before playing the more challenging story mode. You're saying this one's less challenging. Well, I'm always up for a challenge, so let's... Okay, here we go. So what do I do? It's a nice place, to me this whole thing just speaks a lot of nope. So, okay, here we go. Okay, you can sprint. Restricted area. Authorized personnel only. Pain and suffering has warped their bodies. Okay, code. That'll probably help me in time to mode if I learn what the code is. God, those knobs look like glowing eyes. Glow in the dark knobs. Be afraid. Okay. Stairs, very nice, very nice. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Stairs lead to one door which cannot open. Beautiful. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go to the door that was directly in front of me. Visitation room. 2 locks. Okay, nothing down that way. And the fireplace. Can I? Nope, cannot duck unless I see. No. Cools. Can I like die already? Or does that come later? Okay. There's got to be something in here. I'm just gonna spam E over everything. Okay. E. Fill the E. Get E'd. You fill in the E. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the spot. Get E'd. Okay. That room has been fully E'd out. I'm just E'ing all the walls. Is there like another button that would be used to open doors? I like my high heels, but I have no feet. No, I can't look at my feet. Oh, it's covered. My feet are covered by my huge belly. Right click to activate things. Oh, what if it's just normal click? Why'd I guess right? I'm so dumb. Why'd I guess right click before normal click? I guess they were pretty serious about keeping this door shut. No, I need to get this guy voice. I guess they were pretty serious about keeping this door shut. I wonder if the keys are around here somewhere. I'm going to forget what that accent was. What's going on? How was this door locked? It wasn't earlier. Well, now I know how to open doors. Okay, the monster's like, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna kill him. What's he doing? Does he not know how to open doors? Yes, that is right. So, I can finally actually, get out of my house. I've been stuck in my own house, not in the game, in real life. Is someone else here? Wait, did I see someone, or was that laugh? Family room. The door is warped pretty badly. Don't think it's gonna. Where'd I get the word gonna from? I don't think I'll be able to get it open. Okay. I'm unsure of what my task is. My task is just to explore? Well, I know there's an end. Apparently this is like challenging mode. Oh! That. Should I go in? Totally empty room with no purpose. Always means death. Oh. There's gotta be a note in it somewhere that these things always have notes. Oh, I probably should have clicked on the words on the wall all the way back at the beginning. Excuse me? Let's explore this place first. It is quite a nice place, I must admit. Oh. God, that's not... Do not like this. Boss says not to go near Myrtle's coffin. Why won't the gravedigger bury it anyway? It's not like what boss says is true. I mean, the dead can't really talk, can they? I've already changed my accent completely, haven't I? Okay. Let's continue on. Okay, just, cookboard. It's jammed, but I might be able to force it open. I would need to ram it a couple times. Press and hold space. It's a good thing you know the controls for your own thing. It's got to get real far. Whoa. Just gonna slam my whole body against it. My big fat belly. Oh, damn. I stopped halfway for that one. That's what I call that double whammy. Pretend you're going for it. It's on guard. Then when you stop, it goes off guard. Is that a baby monitor? What could possibly go on? There's a baby monitor here. Strange. There was no leave it option. If it starts talking to me... Wait, was there another door? Yeah, I tested it. Okay, if this starts talking to me... I'm out. It's official. I'm joking. Oh, I can't move. Who was that? I think it was the baby monitor, Tom. That's your new name, it's Tom. It was the baby monitor. It said come downstairs. Tom? You going crazy? Or the baby monitor's alive? Couldn't be anyone on the other side of the baby monitor. The baby monitor has to be alive. That's the only thing. Well, I'm downstairs? What do you mean? Double downstairs. And can I leave? No. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. Can I click on it? No. He's just like, look, this is just normal. You see this all the time. Look, I have nothing to say about that. But I do have something to say about a door that's jammed. We're downstairs. What do you want now? Oh, you mean that downstairs? I see. I get ya. My score is through the roof right now. Oh, how did I not see this? Okay, I'll go down. Definitely isn't where the coffin will be. Why would the coffin ever be down? Am I insane? Why would I go down here? Tom, listen to me. I'm the voice inside your head. It's time for you to turn back. On multiple choice. Right is wrong and left is right. I'm a bloody genius. And they both led to the same place. Let's just look at this wall for a moment. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now back to the game. Okay. there was a storm going on outside of this game, and I'm not sure the noises are in the game or outside the game. Like, oh, I like reading. So here, note with obviously no writing, and yellow. Her eyes don't. He are e what? He are e yes. Do nt 100k. He are in the eyes, or her eyes. Don't look at her. Don't look her in the eyes. I will do though. Oh. The other baby monitors down here. This is weird. I'm not sure I want to be here anymore. Something feels wrong. Okay, Tom. The last one talked to you, meaning someone was here. Tom, no, don't. Tom, no, don't do it. Tom. Oh, it's a good thing that you can't actually pick it up. Why would you be able to kick it up? Kick it up. I mean, pick it up. Damn it. I never learned to talk. That's why I'm not talking in game. It's just, I quickly pulled out a piece of paper and was like, and then his inner brain, which is me, reads it. Oh, did he mean he wants to leave this place? Or did... I'm gonna try and pick it up one last time. Pick up. Okay. Oh, and apparently I don't know how to jump either. Jeez, people in horror games never know how to jump. Okay. Gonna go this way this time.
Don't go. Stay here with me.
No, I'm fine, thanks. I'm sprinting. This is it. Oh. Flashlight always wants out. What's going on? See, he just pulls up a piece of paper, writes, and then he writes continue. I don't know what's going on. How is this door locked? It wasn't earlier. Okay. What's happening? Oh god, I'm out. It was nice knowing you. But I remember how to get back the other way. How is this door locked? I know it wasn't earlier. Oh, now I don't know. See ya. How do I get out? This door's also locked. Am I being chased? Oh yes, the room with no purpose. What's your purpose? Yep, still no purpose. Where am I? Oh, this place again. Okay. Totally been sound. Oh god. No. Don't kill me. Don't look her in the eyes. That's my only task. So I keep looking down. Oh god, she was right there. I saw her feet. I saw her footies. Okay, there's something in that room. Oh, I got an 85 score. I'm an absolute beast. Look at my score right now. Oh, she's right there. Why don't I just stay near here? I'll beat the world record. Oh yeah, look at that score going up. Don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, I won? Did I? Oh, she's gone. Woo! Look at that score. That is how the professionals... Okay. Is that knocking noises in the game? Or out? Where... in the real world? Yes, I know, it's crazy. It does exist. Oh, was that just a thing? I'm guessing that... Oh. They stitched him back together. Oh god, it's 5 Nights at Freddy's all over again. The how many cats stitched together. The how many keys put together. I'm gonna guess this is unlocked. This door is... Okay. Is the pointless room good? Nope. I'm gonna try to go back. Okay, it's still locked. Scenes. Or would you just start somewhere else? Oh. Do I me just gonna shake it? Okay, if you want to leave, here's a tip. Window, hold space, smash, get out. Wait, have I not got a single checkpoint? I don't even think I've seen the word saving yet. But there's officially nothing here. I am so confused. Oh my god, no. I'm back at the beginning of the game. Okay, you ready for this? Fastest one you've ever seen. There's a key. Take it. Turn around. I'll just begin looking down. Oh no. She's there. I went into a dead end. Another dead end. Another dead end. Why build a place if you're gonna make there be so many dead ends? Ooh, found the stairs. Okay. I'm just gonna keep on running the longest way that I know. Oh god, this way. Where is it? Oh god. Where is the door? Oh god, she was right there because I got close encounter points. Unless there was one before. Ooh, new road record. 130. Okay. Let's go in here. Open this up. The only way to keep me through.
First and only person to make it to Myrtle's side. First and only person to make it to side.
You know, I'll just do the voice anyway. The only way to keep me through, you know, coffin for good is to lock it. I thought I locked it before, but someone else must have unlocked it. Either that, or the lid was forced open. So it's Mithul. No. Mithul's not the one who's... The girl chasing me is not Mithul. Because she was chasing me before the coffin was open. There's a key in here. It's labelled Mithul. Oh, so it's all I have to do now. Lock the coffin? Right? But hasn't she already escaped? Okay. I'm gonna go back down. Go the super speedy way. And kabam. Is she in there? I should probably do what the note said. I need to lock this thing. Lock it. A silver key fell from inside the coffin. It's labelled V or 5 in Roman numeral. Room 1. Okay. I can't do it. Sucker! I'm out here and you're in there. Oh! Oh my. Goodbye. I'm supposed to move? Oh. If I have to start this all over, I would be so annoyed because the coffin started banging, so I thought, is it forever? But apparently the girl who you're not supposed to look at must have been right behind me, and I had no idea. Okay, we have to do the whole thing over again. But I did some research. It's all good. It didn't spoil anything. I just looked up the checkpoint system, and apparently the checkpoints are just super spread apart. And time to lock her in, because you know, Mithul just felt like hopping back in a coffin. It was opened, so she decided to hop back in and close herself in. This is where we got to last time. It's not stuff it up. Because last time I just wanted to stare at her, locked in a thing banging. But I worked out staring at people trying to escape their own coffin when they're alive is not a good idea. Okay, lights go. Lights go. Lock it. Take it. And let's go. Let's go. Okay. Jam. Oh god. I know. Unlock already. Go, I'm out. I'm out. Did I die? Am I all good? God, my heart is pumping. Oh, I'm good. Oh God, if you could hear my heart right now. Whew. And it still didn't save. Great. Guess we'll continue on. I'm not asking you to speak to me. No, I think this is... I'll do it in like another voice. I'm not asking you to speak to me, but I made something for you today. At first, I thought about going out and picking you the prettiest flowers I could find, but decided not to. Flowers are beautiful, but eventually they all die. Instead, I made you an origami rose. Paper will never wither, just like my love for you. This rose is black because the love we once shared is gone. It was lost in the darkness, and there is no ignoring that. However, even if this love is no longer mutual, there's still one side that will never die. This rose is our symbol. So, I'm guessing I'm the dead side. Tom, you gotta speak to her about this. We understand you have lady problems. But I've told you, do not bring girls like that back to the house. Oh, that's good. I can go down here now.
Full system lockdown enabled.
Can I have a save point, maybe? Okay. So that's the Locky Madu. Is there anything? Still need a code? Notes. I'd love myself for some good notes.
Ever since my first day working here, I've felt a little strange. Now, after what happened that day, things seem to be getting even stranger. I'd even go so far as to say creepy.
Oh, that's too far. Oh!
I'm an embalmer for years now, and I'm very passionate about my job. I've always felt comfortable with what I do, so it's pretty unusual that I feel this way. 2 of my colleagues have died. I had to embalm them both. However, grief can't explain this feeling. Up until just 4 days ago, I hadn't even known about the history of this funeral home. I already knew that it was ridiculously old, but what I didn't know was that it allegedly harbors some kind of powerful aura which traps and torments the spirits of people who have died in a state of grief or fear, and have at some point been associated with the building in one way or another. These associations apparently include those occurring post-mortem, such as embalmings and funerals.
So since when could paper talk? Pretty far in the future then. So that's 1 lockdown, I'm guessing. Yep. Oh god. Okay, you know what, I'm fine over here. Just my little corner. You know, a save point would be really nice. Okay, that's open. Okay. Wait, oh, I'm following you. Got it. Where are you going, mister? Oh, no. Mrs. Okay, this is Michael. I'm Tom, so this couldn't be me. Mrs. Raines, please tell your son to stop playing under the tables during the funeral services. It's disruptive and upsetting to the grieving families. Today he also stole one of the keys to the visitation room and was later attempting to open one of the drawers in the morgue. This type of behavior is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. If you do not start controlling him, I will take it upon myself to personally teach him a lesson. Michael. Okay, so there's a key which opens a drawer in the morgue. Guessing that's what I'm supposed to take out of that. What's this place? No sign, unless it was on the other side. Do not like this.
To make things even weirder, this place has a serious lockdown system. Yesterday was the first time I've ever seen it used, and many of the workers, including myself, were ordered to wait in the family room until the situation was taken care of. No one I've spoken to about it knows why it was done, or at least they won't say. All I know is that these safety glass windows and electronic gates appear to be designed for keeping things in rather than out.
So, I'm guessing this is...
I was the first responder
Sorry.
that day. I was the first and only person to make it to Myrtle's side before she passed away. She managed to give Sullivan a parting "I love you" on that baby monitor, but that was the last communication they ever had. The last thing she ever did was give me that piece of paper. It was a short poem she had written for Sullivan earlier that day. She asked me to give it to him, and I promised her I would. Then she slipped away. I guess Sullivan had picked up by Myrtle's weak rasping in the baby monitor that something was happening to her, because soon after she'd passed, he came running into the hall from the upstairs arrangement room. But he was too late. She was gone. That's when he broke down. I'd never seen him show so much emotion towards Myrtle before. Then, of course, the rest happened. I'll keep my promise, even now. It's all I can do for my dear friends.
Wait, so, I came here to work out what happened to all the employees, so am I going to be told exactly, or am I supposed to piece together what happened? Oh. We just got a save point. Yes. Oh, that feels so good. But no need to stop now. Okay. Oh, another note. You're like unable to talk now or something. Guess I'll have to try and do your voice. There were lots of strange things I've seen around this place. For instance, the fireplace isn't even a real fireplace. It's some kind of ladder shaft. But there's a tough metal gate fastened over it that appears to be controlled electronically, most likely by the lockdown system. I'm assuming the shaft leads down to the basement, but it must have been sealed off because it's not accessible from anywhere down there. Another thing I've started wondering about is a metal handle that's been sitting on Michael's desk for about a month now. I've asked about it once I've asked about it once out of curiosity, but he avoided giving me a direct answer. He told me it broke off something. I had already assumed this, seeing as it covered in dirt and mustard around the edges where it had clearly been attached to something for a very long time. Perhaps the biggest mystery I've encountered here is the place Myrtle always went for privacy. She was often depressed, so she was always going into the downstairs hall on her way to wherever it was she went to be alone. However, she seemed to vanish. The only place she could have gone from that hallway is down into the basement. But I went down there one day to ask her something, and I couldn't find her. I'm wondering if there's a secret room somewhere down there. After all, I did learn from Michael that this building is from the 1600s, long before it was ever a funeral home. Buildings as old as this one sometimes have quite a few secret areas. So downstairs hall. It's a fireplace. I'm guessing I have to head to the fireplace now. Something's wrong. I can't hear me walking anymore. Sound's back now. Now we get to hear all the screams again.
To make things even weirder, this place has a serious lockdown system. Yesterday was...
Wait, I already looked at that one. Okay. I also read out this one with my incredible voice. So we are now up to this one. I missed out on that last time.
They still haven't buried them. Sullivan has been lying in his coffin now for 2 days, and Myrtle for 3. Because Conrad refused to touch Myrtle's coffin after her funeral, it had to be put aside so Sullivan could have his. Conrad still simply doesn't want to have anything to do with the burial of either of them, even if all he's doing is preparing a future grave without actually touching the coffins. I'm starting to wonder if he had some type of unpleasant encounter with Myrtle and Sullivan's coffins, or he heard some absurd rumor about their corpses. What's sad is that Myrtle and Sullivan don't have relatives who care enough about their burials to actually do something about this. Michael was embarrassed to have to tell all the relatives and friends that the actual burials couldn't be held yet. Even so, none of them objected. Maybe they just didn't see a point in doing so, considering the person they would be doing it for is already gone. I don't know.
Wait, so Sullivan died a day after? Which we don't know how. We don't even know how Myrtle died, but we know she died. Don't know where Sullivan died. And Sullivan isn't buried either. Meaning there's another coffin?
As far as feeling nervous around coffins, I do get a strange vibe now in the visitation room. The atmosphere in there is starting to feel different. The air feels heavier, a little bit oppressive even. It seems to be more noticeable today than it was yesterday. I'm not quite sure if I believe in ghosts or not, but it seems to fit what I've heard before about locations having uncomfortable, negative energy due to evil or extremely upset spirits. Maybe it's just normal stuffy air. There aren't any windows in there, and it is the middle of summer.
Wait, so that ghost we saw before, was that Sullivan's ghost just walking around? And what if it's Myrtle's ghost who's trying to free her body or something? Because we saw Sullivan's ghost kind of thing. Unless... I don't know where I'm going. Into the pointless room? This room has absolutely no point. Okay, nothing in there. Okay, family room. They mentioned something about the family room before. Okay. Check, yeah, chapel.
It turns out that Devin got into the morgue by stealing Sullivan's key card from the office. Mrs. Raines had been in there and forgot to lock it when she left. Nobody knows exactly how the kid figured out the passcode, but considering what a flake his mother is, that's probably just something else she inadvertently compromised. They're burying Sullivan with a few of his belongings from the funeral home. I guess because he had worked here for so long and was so loyal to his job. Michael revealed that one of those belongings is Sullivan's key card. Of course, they would need to deactivate it from the system to avoid any breaches and the chance that it was stolen, but then again, Mrs. Raines would be the one who would do that. I discovered earlier today that Devin had stolen the system lock override key as well and hidden it somewhere in the building. This has got to be the most troublesome, ill-behaved kid I have ever encountered.
So, the room of the code is the morgue. I'm guessing the locked room is the visitation center, so there was a sign next to it, just my memory is so good, I can't even remember what it said. I like that there's no really monsters in this chapter, because my heart cannot handle it. Is that something? Grief-stricken man killed by train after blinding himself. 57-year-old Sullivan James, one of two funeral directors at the Chanmire Hills funeral home, was killed Monday after he tripped and fell onto the tracks of an oncoming train. According to his co-workers at the funeral home, James had slipped into a state of grief-stricken hysteria just minutes earlier after experiencing an emotional breakdown over the death of a childhood friend and co-worker, Myrtle Varnworth, who had been suffering from a severe brain tumor which doctors have deemed inappropriate. I cannot speak. which doctors have deemed inoperable. Miss Van Worth passed away 9 days after the end of her predicted death date. James, devastated, apparently gouged out his own eyes using a scalpel from the funeral home preparation room and managed to scramble out a nearby window. Jeez. If we have to verse him and it's like, don't look her in the eyes, but he has no eyes, so you just have to like run away or something like that, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Miles Treadman and Embalmer Chamaya Hill's funeral home, and a short time co-worker of Mr. James had begun to chase after the frenzied man through the field behind the building, but was not able to catch him before he reached a nearby segment of railroad tracks and tripped, falling down on top of them. Treadman and a few other eyewitnesses reported that James made no attempt to get up as the train quickly rolled in. Grief-stricken Sullivan James was killed on impact, the fast-moving train hitting him with such force that he was severed into 3 pieces. It had been speculated by those who knew the man and that his fatal episode was driven by guilt for not treating his longtime friend how he believed he should have. This double tragedy at Chanmire Hill's funeral home has sparked a great deal of public interest in the site and has become an attraction for loitering and vandalism among young people. In the 3 days that had passed since the incident, 3 arrests have already been made. They never buried either of them. Both are still here. So I think I'm right. Myrtle, Grey Lady, kind of the main bad guy. The ghost though, that's probably Sullivan. There's something written on the back. They say that if you take his rose, he wakes up. That's the only way his coffin will open. I heard that he also tears you into 3 pieces if he catches you. So, how about we don't wake him up? Oh god, I can't move. It's just a note. They won't find it. Ever. There's a key under it. It's labelled V Room 2. So V Room 1 opened up the first section. Damn it, I do not want to have to do that. Me no likey. What's that mean?
All those attending the funeral service for Sullivan James,
Oh, that means he's
gather
having...
in the medical visitation room.
What the hell? So it's just a key in the coffin. What will that key even do? Oh god. I'll take the black rose. There's a black origami rose lying on top of the coffin. Take it. If I say no, will it like lead to something else? I'm a brave boy, I'll take it. Sure. Coffin should open now, and there should be a key inside. Don't like how everything's going. Open sesame. Guess I have to leave. Wait for the noise. There we go. That's it. Give me the key. Key, please.
Sullivan James was blind as a bat. Sullivan James fell down flat. Sullivan James is withered and blue. Sullivan James is coming for you.
What? Whoa, what's that? Big cage. I mean, I'm shut up. Oh, God, no. What the hell? What was I supposed to do there? Well, we'll have to find out what I was supposed to do there in the next episode, because that is all the time I have for this one. God, that was freaky. I didn't really show it too much. I didn't really say what my head and heart was expressing in the outside world. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And God, I just can't get over the fact, how am I supposed to escape him? He was just like all through the air. Did the door open or something? Or was they supposed to circle around, grab a key, then go? Who knows? We'll know in the next episode. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.